Alright, jumping into a brand new tournament. We are fighting for Besaid Waterfall Workout. Yeah, we got to take on the Gories and then the Beasts, and this feels almost exactly like the last tournament. Okay, sure. The only difference is goers aren't seated this time, so we'll probably take on the Sykes. But yeah, trying to get the prize for Kwinn. We're going for Besaid just because I'm alternating the prizes. I'm just like, yeah, Killica then Besaid, Killica then Besaid. Getting the Besaid workout for Kwinn means nothing. It's not really useful at all, to be honest. It's actually quite poor, but might as well. I just want to double check we've got everything sorted. Yeah. Okay, so everything's set up right. We're just getting diffed, so that's fair. I think we dominated the Gories last time because I think they had like 3 injuries at one point. It was just brutal for them, right? I mean, they were getting absolutely destroyed. So it looks like we might be the recipient of destruction today. This is not even. This is hopeless. We are so. If it's like first to 7 goals, we might win this. But getting that Yil Guado injury as late as we did just isn't. It's very much too little, too late, I would say. Yeah, there it is. That's a quick entrance and a quick exit from the tournament. That is a shame. All right, let's jump in. We're just gonna finish out the tournament here, you know, as you do. All right. Man, it really is just the like tournament cleanup of shame right now. I can't lie. And Beasts win it all. Good for them. Now, Gories versus Sykes. 3 guesses on how this is going to go. If you guessed Gories win on the first guess, you're right. There's just no way. They don't lose this. Not a chance. Alright, well, I mean, this defeat did give us an opportunity to take on a weaker team. Let's face off against like the Aurochs or something. I think that'd be a fun. Well, actually, no. Wait. Maybe not. You know, maybe yes, Aurochs. You know what? Maybe yes. They are mastered. Maybe that's the answer. Nice. And we visual max pressure. We definitely win against short pass McGee over here. Okay, maybe we don't win. I don't know. Waka's looking a little bit scary over there. He's just a little bit scary. Oh man, this Besaid team might be a problem. All right, Tats is chilling. Nice. Buddy and Walk execute a 1-2 pass, but the fumble happens. Phoebe claims. Phoebe dodges, keeps on pushing. Dotto challenges, big hit on Phoebe. Oh, what a bummer. Yeah, I think my only hope is like an injury here or something on the Aurochs team, and even that's questionable, to be honest, because I don't know if that even matters anymore. It is worth noting this is an exhibition, so the main negative I would say for this is if we tie the game, we just tie the game. Like, there is no overtime. So whatever happens, happens. The score is the score no matter what. It's situations like these where, like, I wish they had better options in Blitzball for, like, customizing. Like, wouldn't it be so cool? Like, so cool. If there was, like, a situation where it was, like, exhibition, choose your settings. First to X amount of points, if you want to do it by that. How much time is the game? Is there multiple halves? Like, all this stuff, right? Like, that would have been so cool. And then, like, is there overtime? Like, just having, like, a toggle to choose would have been, it's my dream, you know? It's my dream. But I just don't, I don't know. I don't know if Square will revisit Blitzball anytime soon. I think the closest we got was, I think there was an interview at this point like 6 years ago about maybe adding it to 14, and then that didn't come to fruition. But man, just what a bummer, you know? Like, there's so much opportunity. Style of game, you know, you could do 10 and 10-2. You could switch it up. You would have to 10 and 10-2 in the same game. They'd have to figure out something about the stats though, because like range doesn't exist, morale, fatigue, out. None of that exists in Final Fantasy X Blitzball. So there's some considerations to make there, but yeah, I think if you just give the player the tools to make something, then they'll make really cool things. I mean, you could honestly say that about anything though for Final Fantasy. Like, imagine if 10-2 just had like a Via Infinito designer where you could design what's the encounter rate, what fiends appear, what abilities they use, what their stats are. Like, imagine if you had that. Like, that'd be cool too. Like, I don't know. I just love when the developer like provides a tool for the player to like make a bunch of stuff. I think Final Fantasy is different in that like the story is very important, right? I feel like a big portion of the audience is thinking, well, the story of this game was so iconic, right? And the gameplay obviously matters, but I think because of that pressure on the story, that maybe there's not a consideration for that. Maybe it's just not done as much. I don't know. I just think of all those games that have been kind of kept alive by the modding community. You know what I mean? And I really want that for Final Fantasy as well. And they do exist, right? Like, I am not... Oh my gosh, we are just bouncing back and forth. That is massive, too. I mean, obviously you have people like Criffian and such just making these mods and like keeping it alive, but I just wish there was like better tools provided by the developer. But yeah, that's a 2-2. That's interesting. I guess we'll never know if we were gonna win that. That was insane. The Besaid volleys at the end were just massive. But anyways, I rant, I digress. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.